Hey everyone, welcome back to Out of Wonder. It has been a hot minute. It's been August-ish when I posted my last video of what my system was, and so much has changed. Not so much, but things have changed. So what I'm currently in is, yes, this is my planner stack. um, I'm doing one thing and it's great. I am doing a memory planner that's not here yet, but I'm going to use Sadie's stickers, and then I'm also doing one little word project. So I'm technically, there's more, but like planning wise, this is it. I did switch back from Agendio. I loved it, but just for financialness and my current position, I'm not moving all over the school as much. So I'm just doing, and this I can just keep at my desk all day. So it's less cumbersome than before. So what I'm going to go through is kind of share how I'm using it, what I've done so far, and see if you can have some ideas. It's not going to be a super long video, hopefully. So I did have my life compass here, and some things kind of adjusted. I was pretty harsh on these categories, but that's because I want some growth this year, and I really want to make sure that I'm focusing on personal stuff, on fun and rec, and then also finding a good balance with work. And work, I knew that was going to take a hit with a new position. That's just a part of the process, and I'm fine with that. So one thing to consider with your goals is if things slide, sometimes that's a part of the process. It's that back and forth. So hopefully these three, we'll get there. We'll get there by the end of this year. My intentions took me in an interesting direction. So I do feel like I've gotten kind of cold through all of COVID and job switching and friends leaving and me moving, and so it's been a lot of like that lack of security for myself of just giving. I used to be a very move into the room and make it move type person, not on purpose, but that was just my personality. As I could influence a room, I could get people to come together through conflict, and I feel like I've lost a sense of self and a sense of value because I haven't been able to do that. I haven't been able to have that effect, and a lot of that just goes back to myself. So and circumstances. So that's something that kind of came up through this that was interesting. The other thing is that I just wanted to like focus on the magic again. Focus on, like all of the small pieces that are beautiful. And there's gratitude in that. There's embracing that. There's finding a sense of community in both my new job and where I live. And so I'm just really excited to make some of those changes this year. And also find a sense of self, so self-worth, self-discipline, self-support, self-independence. I'm really ready for this year, and I feel prepared. I feel good to go. I'm doing one little word, so it's great. It's great. This is so fun. So I do have my annual goals here, and what I did is the categories, I kind of identified them as like progress or maintenance, or what I did is an asterisk for like, we don't even want to like put energy towards it, it's doing fine. So I do have a couple stretch goals here in terms of my writing, but I don't like to think of them as stretch goals. Like, we can do them goals, but they're amazing. But I feel like this is the summer, this is the year, this is learning so much about myself in my planning process. That's half of it. I did cover up some work stuff here, but I think a lot of goal planning, and this is what I've realized so many years in, is figuring out what your rhythms are and not feeling like you have to do it all and have everything ready to go in January and have those routines set. Otherwise, you're going to have a bad year. Like, some things I'm like, I am intentionally putting this off until February. I am intentionally putting this off until July, so I have a better ebb and flow with that. The other thing is I'm going back to quarters of the MakseLife system. That's not my priority. I like thinking about it as the school year, but because I'm in here, because of Club Moxie work, those check-ins, I actually think the end of March is where spring break falls, so that hits perfectly to have some time. The end of December, we have winter break, so I have some time. June, maybe I'm just supposed to, not jump into everything. So kind of with that, and also HB 98, that's where I'm at, and I love it. So these categories are kind of a big, broader, more projects is kind of how I'm thinking of my annual goals here. With moving, finding new vision and dentists and therapy and doctors and all of those things is something that I put off, and it's fine. I just moved, a few months ago, and transitions are really hard for me, so I need time. So that's fine, and I'm excited for those transitions. And then, let's see, so we have these ones. this kind of goes with my word of my year, things that I want more warmth. I think of like grounding, I think of anchoring, pulling down, embracing those changes. So I'm really, really excited for this. I'm thinking about nature, and the word that keeps coming is gathering, like gathering again. And so small or large, I think there's a sense of openness, there's a sense of just pulling down and connecting with source, and I'm really, I feel so great about all of those things. So I'm going to jump ahead. My calendar for January has a lot of personal stuff in it already, but I am using Shop Jessica Hart's kits fairly consistently in this, and for monthly too. My January goals, I did a lot of Club Moxie stuff. Writing-wise, I'm just low-key small wins, so we're going to put some poetry right now. My sticker kits aren't in yet for February through June, although they are ordered because she has a maternity leave, so I'm going to put those in once they're here. I'm so excited. And then memory planning, I have fun things with my quarterly goals, which my quarterly goals, this was not my idea. I've been trying to figure out how to do quarterly goals in here, and I am blanking on who it was right now, and I don't want to say the wrong person. Hold on one second. Oh no, sorry. I'm filming on my phone, so I can't use that to look it up. I will put it in the description who broke their quarterly goals down. Oh, I can picture them. I just cannot. Okay, I'll put it in the description. So I have quarter one here, and then I just did a kind of which quarter it would fall in typically, and if it's like every quarter, makes more sense when I'm thinking about like next year. So transferring, okay, do I keep this or when do I do this? But so some HB90 stuff, MakseLife, like the quarterly check, poetry. So they mirror my January goals because I did this first. I did annual, then I did these. So my quarter one, I have some just dates here to help me know. These are more like ongoing. So then I have quarter two, I have quarter three here, and quarter four. And these aren't cemented. Certain things are routines in here that I just wanted to have. And then some of them are breaking down those annual goals. And then now I'm really breaking down into the monthly. That's what's going to work for me this year. I can feel it. So jumping back to find my January goals. So January goals are here. And then last week's stuff, again, I have some personal stuff. So I am in this upcoming week. So January 8th through the 14th here. And this is for gratitude and reflecting throughout my week. So this is kind of a spiritual goal for MakseLife, but for me it's more just like that gratitude. Like, what are those small things that I just want to take time to check in at that level and just be thankful for those things. And then this is my EC snap-in, but so I do my day here. And my day stuff is at work because I was planning on going in, and then it snowed today. But I'm using Ink and Full, and then also MakseLife Dailies are the two. This one has more room for schedule, less to-dos, but it has this kind of division here, and I like that. And then I also like these intentions at the top, but the MakseLife ones are more open. It takes a little bit more work because I have to write in the times, but it's kind of flipped, so there's more space for to-dos. So I do like that. So I use both of those for dailies. And then I have this overview. That's a MakseLife notepad. I have it right here. But so that's there. And then I have this small, I basically sticker this in, or like glue sticky it in each week. So I can check off my preps. I put my work stuff here in kind of a mini vertical schedule that works so well for me. And then weekend to-dos. I wish it was kind of divided, but then it would be too tiny, so it works. And one thing I forgot this week is to water track. I like to actually have my 8 so I can see them. Habits, I did a really good job. I did like prep for school, planner. I did good for the first half of the week, and then Thursday I collapsed, and then last night was like date night, so it was just like, we'll figure it out this weekend. And then do a lot of health habits right now. So like prepping lunches, water, sleep. Tech is under 3 hours this year. Last year I was under 4, but I was hitting that. So my habits. And then this again is for gratitude and reflection. I have those reflection pages here. I didn't add this like to do, or really it's kind of next week. And so for example, I don't want to forget the 15th is a one little word check-in, so I just put that in, so then when I look at this and do my weekly actions, I can be like, okay, make sure this goes here, and then make sure when I plan, it's there. So working, not working. Wisdom is kind of like, what was the lesson, and now how do I adjust and integrate it? So this is the MakseLife system. I'm just using language that works for me. List my wins here. If I need extra room for wins, I can kind of come down here too. So I'm already stickered this. I wish I would have put them over, but then also writing with the coiled drives me off a wall. So that's that. I also love that these are dated. It's just helpful. So yeah, these are my spreads. A little sneak peek. And then the monthly reflections for January still, goals. But I just feel so good with my schedule and my routines. And I'm also going to use Google Calendar, like events, to help me with reminders. I set for my phone some really good, like the day before. February kits. I did all the way through quarter 1, so I don't have to, because this is really where I start to lose it, is in February with snow days and adjustment and just mood and mental health. And I honestly feel my mental health feels like the best it's felt in years. Currently at this time of the year, usually I took on so much this year, so I'm really proud of myself. So March, and then, oh yeah, I did all of these ones. Let me get into the quarterly compass. And I can wait these out, I forgot. I should do that. But then April, I don't have kits for them all yet, so I do get subscription kits too through Shop Jessica Hearts, but so there's some space here. Like I could add one in, or I'll probably order some. And she does a great job kind of being ahead of schedule, but yeah. But I will have my monthly kits in, which is really nice, because then I can actually kind of write stuff in ahead of time. I'm also using for monthly, it's an old EC, tiny, like, each day type planner, like these ones, you know? So I'm using that to pre-plan my months, which is really helpful. Okay, so these, same old, we know all this, right? I do really like, got a couple kits in here that I really enjoy. I'm weekly one goes. The end of May is the first week of June, so already, I don't know. Okay, so we have those. This one's super fun. I've had this kit for a while, and I was like, oh, let's finally put that in there. So I'm going to sticker ahead. And then one thing you'll notice is August is my last month in here because I moved in early. So I moved in and used September for October because the dates aligned. So what I'm going to do is buy a second one of these to finish it out when they're on sale. So that's my plan. So I will have 2 of these for this year, and then that way I can start in January now that it's on a coil. But I was like, I want to start in the MakseLife and figure out what I'm doing, which really did help. So then I have my quarterly goals there. Those note pages. The only thing I'm missing really is my Kanban board. So I might do, I'm not really starting it officially, you know, so I could do Q2, Q3. I really only need 2, so I could do that, or I can do it after March. There's that page. So I was like, well, that could be really good for Q2, because then it's like in here, so that's my plan. Then you get that folder, and you get that pocket folder, and the stickers are in here too. So that's it. I know that usually these are 20, 30-minute videos, but that is it. That is my plan. I love it. The only other thing I am using is the folio from last year. I still have like the daily intentions one, but I do it at night. So that's my plan for that. Then my gratitude, I just do reflections. One little word I'm really diving in with magic as my word of the year. And then I'm also memory planning. So I picked up a bunch of I picked up an IV2 printer, and then I have a Canon Pixma, and I'm like, I've never printed photos on this. So I bought a bunch of glossy, like 4x6 sheets, and I had some sticker paper, and I ordered a bunch of like vellum to print, and just the clear, fun clear, I can't think what it's called. It's not acrylic, but it's like clear overlays, transparency type of overlays. So I'm gonna have some fun this year. I'm gonna create this year, and I am so excited to go on this journey with everyone. So I am curious, what are you currently doing in your planner? Are you doing same system as last year, something new? Are you trying different stuff out? What's your like main goals you're working on? Like, just let me know if you have a moment. Yeah, it's been a while. So I'm hopefully we'll do like kind of like a quarterly check-in. Might do some odds and ends here, but I just wanted to run through this because it was kind of a shift, and I loved Agendio. Like, it's nothing against Agendio. Cost is a piece of this. It's not the whole picture, though. But I'm just excited to be in one planner. I think this would feel great. So, anyways, thank you for checking this out. If you were on this whole ride with me, thank you. And I'll see you later. All right, bye.